Well, there is a definite sense of occasion here as both teams square up to each other with fire in their eyes. This is a day for hope, for expectation, for renewed ambition. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So it's down to business here. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Bruno Fernandes has impressed me a lot. I mean, a few years ago he was the highest scoring midfielder in Europe with 33 goals in all comps, and we aren't even talking about his assists.
And the shot! It's a loose ball. Owen. And it's Bruno Fernandes. And he's worked it through. That's been cut out, well played. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Bruno Fernandes. Azar. De Rossi. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Now that's a fine challenge. Dani Olmo. Now it's Villa. Davids. Couldn't squeeze it through. And the counter is on. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's Neymar. Neymar going. Can he finish? Unspoiled kindly here. It's there! And we have liftoff. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Oh, he was definitely fully focused on that, Peter. His reaction and anticipation got him there when everyone else was spectating.
Germany are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Conte. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Davids is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. And that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Germany really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their pacey options.
He's under a lot of pressure there. Out of play for a goal kick. Bruno Fernandes, very much a man of this moment. De Rossi. Now Davids. And it's Azar. Azar! And that's a good finish. They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Bruno Fernandes cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
He's shifting through the gears here. It's gone all the way through to the keeper. Davids. Azar. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Strong running down that left flank. Oh, that's fabulous. He's in a great position here. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Neymar in acres of space out wide. Azar. Not where it came from. Not the most accurate pass. Neymar has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. He's through here. He has found a way through. There's the shot! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Okay, credit him for his willingness to run at people, but you really shouldn't be afforded so much space down the middle of the pitch.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And here's Neymar. De Rossi. Azar. Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes has created one goal already. Rice. That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And it's half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. So, Jim, neither side getting it all their own way so far.
Well, it's been an intriguing watch, a really nice contrast of styles that seem to suit both teams pretty well. Who's ultimately going to win it? It's anyone's guess still.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Munich are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
And he's managed to get free. Danny Olmo tries a shot! And he should have made them pay.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Pepe, De Rossi, Bruno Fernandes. This is a promising build-up. This is Owen.
Owen really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And this is Neymar. Chance! What a wonderful goal!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game, but that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Germany are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Bops him off in and wins back the ball. And there's green grass ahead of him. And Owen! And that's a tiny finish. They're level in a trice.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Substitution on the field, number 22, Danny.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Messi.
So again, we have parity.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Davids. And it's Owen. Oh, nicely intercepted. Ronaldinho. He's had a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
And here's Kaka. Owen. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Totti. Could move up a gear here. He's picked his way through. And here's Lopez. Takes a shot! And it's in! Into the lead once more.
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
And that's the keeper's ball.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue, and they'll get clinical.
Well cut out, no margin for error there at all.
Germany really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
And here's Neymar. Oh, that's nice. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. And this could be a German counter. Aubameyang. Kaká.
That was lovely, that.
Nice defending, physical and effective. Cannavaro did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. It is a corner.
Substitution on the field. Number 2.
And we have our very first corner.
Number 10, Neymar. Number 17, Conte. Coming on the field.
Germany
number
are
13,
looking to go forward now.
Sanchez. Number 15,
That is good alertness.
Number 24,
Now it's Villa.
Kessié. Substitution in
Really,
progress.
really wanted that 2-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Shapes to shoot! And it's been given away. Real chance! Well taken goal. And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So is that the decisive goal? Not much in the way of time remaining.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
And time is up. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind in all of this. A solid win, which will be welcomed all round. David Villa claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
The game
everybody,
yet to
and
kick off.
welcome to
The
today's
excitement
match.
already palpable. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So we're up and running. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, modern centre-backs are judged on their ability to defend. But this guy, Christian Romero, is a player who excels up front too. He loves every opportunity to make a forward run. And even when it comes to set pieces, he'll hang around for minutes thereafter in the hope that he might just get an opportunity. So yes, he's a centre-back, but a very different one.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Such good technique.
Sanchez wins the duel this time.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And he's found a way past. And Messi! They score!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Munich are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Botafogo are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And it's made its way to him. That's a delicate pass. That is a brilliant interception. That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
They get a throw in.
Botafogo definitely like their pressing from the front.
It's relentless at times, Jim, isn't it? High energy, high intensity.
Standard practice nowadays, Peter. Make sure you don't give your opponents any time to think on the ball.
And that's a throw-in. Looking to play him in. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Botafogo with the corner, there first. And that should get the job done. And now a sudden chance to counter. Al-Kubasi spots it and intercepts. Kimmich is the team's great visionary. And it's Kimmich. He saw the danger and he went crashing in. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. He's gone away. Kukcu for Iniesta. Neymar is someone with real dynamite in his boots. Oh, good take in a good area. Hazard unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Villa. Oh, just skips past his man. And this is Neymar. Neymar. And it's Kimmich. Yamal. Stood up well to him there. Now it's Neymar. Oh, what a ball! Takes a shot! And he hits the net! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
He's had a shot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Duff has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
He's had it taken off him. Now it's Villa. Romero gets a foot in here. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Dani Olmo. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Looking for options for movement. And he's intervened well there. Iniesta. Iniesta powering forward here. Vieira. Serginho. And the return pass. Kubasi. Here's the return pass. And Serginho played back into the centre.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Neymar. Conte. Nice looking ball. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Yamal. Cannavaro. And that brings the first half to a close. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Oh, who could have predicted a scoreline like this after just 45 minutes? The sides separated by 2.
Substitutions taking place.
So we're on the way for the second half. Kante going forward. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Neymar! Neymar! This boy is showbiz! About as smooth as it gets. And there is the big 200. Everybody reminds him what he has gone and done. That is a diamond of a goal. The planning immaculate, the execution brilliant.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Serginho. David Villa. He's picked his way through. The ball is loose and the chase is on.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Now it's Neymar. And he's managed to get free. Good challenge, excellent challenge. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. He has found a way through. That's tidy. Nice interception, well timed. David Villa with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, I thought that run had balance and control, skill and strength. The sort of desire we hope will spread.
Oh, good effort! And that's a sharp finish. It could be a lifeline. 2 more needed. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and made it perfectly.
Botafogo may be down, but not out just yet. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Oh, good climb! He's done very well to get to that.
Iniesta really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Substitution on the field. Number 22.
So time for change.
Danny
And this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Number 17. Conte.
Kimmich.
Number 9.
Romero pokes it out wide.
Number 19. Messi.
It's a sharp little ball here.
Neymar.
Swings it across.
Number
And
16.
that has been cleared.
Berman.
He's going for
Number
goal!
24. Kessier.
That is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, the defence are in a good position to get behind the ball and let them just try from range.
Number 7. Olise.
Now it's Mbappe. Oh, strongly challenged there. Totti had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Yeah, definitely not much wrong with what he tried, all things considered. The defence were just well prepared for what was coming.
And he cuts out the supply. Kukcu. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's shifting through the gears here. Chance for a shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So now the difference is 3. Pinches it off him. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. He's found a way through. It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Olise. Neymar. Well, that looks a decent ball. Diouf. Oh, that's fabulous. Real chance here. Spread out to the left. No way through, so back it comes. Kessier, he is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. It's Totti! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Iniesta. He's going all the way! He is through here!
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
And the finish! It's in! They will take that. They are absolutely ripping it up. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way.
Mbappe, he's through on goal here. Oh, what a stop. Had to be at his very best. And there goes the final whistle. Well, that was a tale of 2 very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. So that's got things underway. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
The defensive qualities of William Saliba. For me, Peter, he's someone who's shown great leadership from such a young age when starting his career in France. I see a lot of bravery and courage, and I think they're words you associate with somebody who is very good in both boxes.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Good ball, chance for a shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
So what can they make of this? Now it's Neymar. Stood up well to him there. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Rijkaard did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Cucurella. Dani Olmo.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
David Villa. Neymar in acres of space out wide. And it's hoisted clear.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Dani Olmo. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And here's here's a chance! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Neymar actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner. Well, there's the clearance. He has a look up. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe going face to face with his great rival. Mbappe will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Vieira wins the duel this time. Can he get it through? And that could set him on his way. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Oh, here we go. It's there! Minimal lapse, maximum punishment. How that hurts.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
The first breakthrough.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Van Dijk. And it's Olmo. Gerrard. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. And here... And the shot! Ambitious, but just off target.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Dani Olmo going forward. Dani Olmo conjures time and space where few can. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. David Villa!
Villa really made the tough part look easy, and the easy part very complicated.
Played into space. Well, that pass isn't the best. Gerrard. He's being urged to shoot. That's destined for the flank. An instinctive delivery. Shot, surely! Well taken goal. Manchester United are back on level terms. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Oh, he was definitely fully focused on that, Peter. His reaction and anticipation got him there when everyone else was spectating.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Oh, easy pickings there. It's good running with the ball.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Messi. And Messi! Gerrard. Now it's Dani Olmo. And he's got away from it. Gerrard. He is through here. Played in with purpose. And the keeper gets his hands on it. And it's half-time. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Well, Jim, they've both had their moments.
Well, it's definitely been a game where both sides have tried to play to their own strengths, and I suppose neither side would be particularly unhappy with this scoreline. I suspect, Peter, the two managers will be keen to urge patience and discipline from their players now.
So 45 minutes of uncompromising football, and at the break, it's one each. There's the whistle then to start the second half.
Munich are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't...
Takes a shot! And that's a good finish. And they've got their lead back. He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Dani Olmo.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
He's got away. And this is Neymar. Can he finish? And that is wildly off target. Vieira gathers from the goal kick. Cucurella. And it's Neymar. Just eases him off the ball. Dani Olmo. Neymar pinches it off him. Neymar. Dani Olmo scooting forward. It's played through for him.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
And here's Neymar. He's picked his way through, and he's picked it up out wide. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
71,898.
That's tidy. It'll be a throw-in. And here's Mbappe.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
He's in a... There's the shot! It's Renlu. Oh, he's been caught on it here. That's very neat. And it's Gerrard. Now it's Neymar. That's an imaginative pass. Oh, that's a key interception. Van Dijk. Aim forwards. Cannavaro. Messi. Still played for Conte. Now it's Villa. And here's Neymar. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Gerrard, never out of the action for very long. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Substitution for Manchester United.
The two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Number 20.
Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days. All part of a forward's duties.
Matthew.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Number 13. Batistuta. Number 17.
Out towards the flank.
Dembele. Number 10.
Kessié.
Conte. Number 7. Bellingham. Substitution.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Oh, that's fabulous. Neymar. Now it's Neymar. Neymar, he has found a way through. Van Dijk defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe...
Mbappe! And that really should have been that.
Mbappe has reacted in utter shock here. For him, the keeper has pulled off the impossible.
Corner number 2 then. They've played it short. Well, it's gone out again, and so we'll have a repeat corner. So, third corner of the game. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, it's Dembele. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. This is Dembele. Oh, and a chance! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. And he's there to get it away. Cucurella. Oh, strongly challenged there.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
And he's picked out the run. Kessié. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Bellingham. Donadoni. Manchester United with a corner and hardly any time left on the clock. Desperate defending required here. Donadoni goes short. To go back here, and it's Conte, and he's well positioned here, cleared without hesitation. So that's it, it is all over. Well, that was close, both sides playing their part in a great game of football, a real... So bring it on. Height, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So we're up and running. Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
Well, this guy's son really is a manager's dream. A second striker, poacher and a winger, all in one. Oh, don't forget, great off both feet. You just don't get that sort of tactical versatility in players playing up front. Such a rare talent.
Tries a shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And now they can spring out of defence. And here's Nico Williams. Zanetti did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now it's Neymar. Neymar, that's good play. And the ball's gone astray. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Cannavaro gets across to intercept that. Showing good feet. And it's Neymar! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Not a bad start to the game, a chance at either end already. Neymar, oh, this is a very good run. David Villa, now it's Villa. Circle! It's there! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Villa really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
So the first goal of the game.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Neymar, he's got away. Wriggles his way through. Neymar! Oh, full marks for that effort.
Yeah, certainly could have been something so much more.
Kante running with the ball. Tries to pass it through. That was great defending, so alert.
Manchester United definitely like their pressing from the front.
It's relentless at times, Jim, isn't it? High energy, high intensity.
Standard practice nowadays, Peter. Make sure you don't give your opponents any time to think on the ball.
Messi receives it in the right position. He has found the way through. Now it's Madueke. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And he's making progress on the ball. Vieira. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And it's Zanetti. Conte. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Foden. Now it's Villa. David Villa is flagged offside. making good progress. Shoots! Not a bad try by any means.
Oh, the keeper was committed the wrong way, and he could only wait and watch.
Now it's Villa. Araujo spots it and intercepts. Madueke is, of course, well known for his dancing feet. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's found a way past. Messi was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support.
Oh, he's having a go! Oh, and again! Son Heung-min herring after the ball here. Conte. And the counter is on. This looks promising. Can he finish? Real chance! Will has another go! And that's a good finish. They have done it! They have their equaliser!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
David Villa. Space for him to turn and look. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. That's the end of the first 45. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. Any thoughts on all this so far, Jim?
Well, I think we got a good indication of what both sides want to do, Peter. I suspect both will continue with their respective approaches, give or take the odd fine-tuning.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for little doubt. That is a foul. Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
Yeah, we guessed that this scenario could take place because he's up against pace.
And it's Zanetti. Neymar receives it in a good position here. Šeško. Short changes him with that pass. Zanetti. And that interception was most necessary.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
And he's being shifted off it. Nico Williams. He won't be happy with that one. Now it's Neymar. Neymar. That's a good ball out wide. Oh, nicely intercepted. And it's Conte. Foden, who's set up one goal so far. Now it's Villa. David Villa was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
Substitution on the field. Number 47,
And he's managed to gift it back.
Number 19, Messi. Coming on the
That's been
field,
intercepted.
number 16,
Laid out to the left flank.
number 5,
Oh, lovely bit of skill. Firmine stood his ground strongly. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, that's well spotted. It's a pretty loose pass. Son Heung-min. Can he get onto this? Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And here's Totti.
Such good technique.
He's found a way through.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
substitution on the field, number 10, Neymar.
Firmine.
Coming on to replace
Conte.
him is
David
number
Villa.
15,
Nicely aimed pass. Driving forward, he's picked his way, and the shot! And that's it! And they've got their lead back. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Van Dijk gets his final warning.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
Probably be looking to play it square from here. It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And that's a throw. Totti, good driving run. It's Totti! It's loose now, they want to get it back. Engages and forces him off the ball. Chance here to counter. Nicely worked. That is not gone well.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Oh, shooting chance! Firmine. David Villa is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quieting him down now.
Araujo did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Šeško! So much time and space here. Brilliantly cut out. And here's the chance to counter. He's a sharp little ball here. Firmine. He's felt that, hasn't he? O'Reilly gets the foot in and wins the ball. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card.
substitution on the field, number 9,
So we have movement on both benches.
number 2, Schlotterbeck. Coming on
Cannavaro.
the field, Number
Oh,
23.
no circumventing this opponent.
Number 13.
Oh, he's taken out, that'll be a foul.
Substitution.
And that's going to be a booking.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Gives it back. Mbappe, shot, surely! It's a goal! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now.
Oh, what a lovely exchange, Peter. I mean, he did the give and go, and that's just a lovely return ball. The weight of it was absolute perfection.
So is that the decisive goal? Not Conte! Denied by an instinctive save.
Conte is offering a right smile there.
They've played it short. Fermin has it in a wide position. And a shot! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Vieira actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And that's it. So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So we're up and running. They appear to be shaping up in a 4-4-2 formation.
Reminders of a golden era in English football, I should add, and it continues to hold its place in the modern game. Playing a second striker runs the risk of being outnumbered in midfield, of course, so with the wider pairing and fullbacks, plenty of running has to be part of their play, and of course, the right service into the box.
That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Serginho going face to face with his great rival. Conte. That's been intercepted. And here's Messi. Conte. Foden. He is through here. Foden. And the shot! And it's in! 2-0 and in next to no time. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
He's made sure that's not getting through. First quarter of an hour gone. David Villa running with intent. Vitinha, nicely aimed pass.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Now it's Mbappe.
Oh, really well played.
Oh, that's fabulous. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner. And we have our very first corner. And it's Conte. No foul, says the referee. Germany have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Mbappe. David takes a shot! Relentless! Just relentless! They are purring, truly purring! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
And he's done it again, he's got his second. Shot, surely! And that's a sharp finish. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs. And when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant
Hello,
buzz in the
everybody,
stadium,
and welcome
and
to
players on the
today's
pitch are
match.
raring to go any minute now. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So that's got things underway. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. Takes a shot! And he has kept it out somehow!
Mbappe actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And it's been taken short. Skillfully cut out. He was so at ease on the ball. And now they can spring out of defence. And Messi! Messi! That is beautiful!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Deftly away. And that's been won straight back. That is a little undercooked. Messi. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Donadoni defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now it's Mbappe.
This is the time you need that pace.
Good running, strong and purposeful. It's a little off target. And here's Mbappe. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Timber was in no mood for any of that. He's having a hit! Xavi Alonso. Has a look up. Showing good feet. Again in a trice, and they are soaring. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break.
Ended up in no man's land. Now it's Villa. That has been slung wide. Strong running down that left flank. He is through here. John Shirley!
O'Reilly, they want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Tries to pass it through. Well, that's well seen too. That's really well manoeuvred. We expected better, and so did he. And here's Mbappe. Pinches it off him. Oh no, what has happened here? And he's running through.
That's good play from him.
That's pretty clear, it is a foul. No second thought, a straight red card. Players have gathered round and they are clearly concerned. Well, Jim, I suppose that was the only possible outcome in the circumstances.
Yes, sadly he knew exactly what he was doing and he had to go with the risk.
Well, if he truly fancies his chances from here, he's going to need the best of the best.
He's in a great position here. Oh, this looks sharp. Donadoni did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And here's Mbappe. The ball's gone astray. And here's Marino. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, he's been caught napping. Foden. David Villa. Foden. Or Conte. That's an imaginative pass.
There will be one
That's a
added
fine
time.
interception. Foden. And here's Nunez. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. That's it, 45 minutes up. Reflections on the first half.
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So
And now, to all members of the crowd, I'd like to ask you to join me in wishing our birthday boy a very special birthday.
The sides separated by 2.
Substitutions taking place.
Away we go again. Xavi Alonso strokes it back.
he's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
And it's Marino. And here's Nunez. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. This looks promising. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Oh, the defence proved infallible then. But that won't be the last they'll see of him.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Great defending, strong and determined. And that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Zanetti gets across to intercept that. And now the breakaway. And here's Marino. He's having a pop! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Nunez really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
It's their second corner of the game. Xavi Alonso goes short. Just eases him off the ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. Messi. And it's been played through. Oh, he's bustling. And the shots! Just cruising! They are cruising! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes.
Oh, Peter, it's a lovely piece of deception in shaping to whack it and then opting for a lovely little lob.
A case now of complete control. That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there. They should have... Oh, what a mistake! He's gone away. Oh, super ball. Finds himself... And that's a sharp finish. This day becomes absolutely perfect. Utterly ideal. One moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will stick.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the...
Real chance! Timber. Front-footed pressing going on here. And it's Marino. He's a sharp little ball here. And that has put paid to that. Schlotterbeck venturing down the left. Well, that is one way to stop him. That's a foul, no two ways about it. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card. Well, he stayed down and is in very obvious discomfort here.
Substitution on the field. Number 2.
So changes the foot here and from both
Number
sides.
6. Vieira. Number 47. Phil Foden.
And it's Rijkaard.
Number 19.
And he's decided to go for it.
Number 15. Mbappe. Coming on the field. Number 13. Sanchez. Number 20. Rijkaard. Number 16. Ferrin. Number 5.
O'Reilly is there and he can get that
Number
clear.
23.
Corte.
Bayern. Substitution.
Sanfrecce Hiroshima has the chance to go the other way. Now, can they get him away? Cross into the... He's had a shot! Terrific save.
That was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when the counter-attack.
Corner number 2 then. Sanfrecce Hiroshima are looking to go forward now. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Tries for a long way out. continue to get darker and darker.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
This is a gloriously greedy performance. And the counter is on. And they've got a throw. Now it's Boyan. Gerrard. That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, he refuses to take the bait. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Added minutes have been indicated.
Gerrard. Gerrard. Is there any support? He might not need it. Rijkaard clears it away. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. There will be 4 extra minutes. Vermi, never out of the action for very long. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that was a shivering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout. And So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello, everybody,
The game
and
yet to
welcome
kick
to
off.
today's
The
match.
excitement's already palpable. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And we're underway.
It's a privilege to see the defensive great that is Franco Baresi.
Absolutely.
A marvellous tactical brain married to good pace and a technical ease.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. That's been intercepted. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Bale unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Foden. Neymar. The most accurate pass. And play for a throw. Well, that is one way to stop him. Can he get it through? Nice interception, well timed. Nothing significant to report up to this point. We are still very early in the game. David Villa receives it in a wide position. David Villa! He scored! And we have liftoff! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch and they're dazed.
So, a breakthrough already. Now there's a fine ball. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Now it's Bale. Oh, that's a key interception. Foden. Now it's Neymar. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Cannavaro. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Well read, and the danger is averted. Neymar! Oh, nice, just not quite.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Vitinha can so cleverly bypass the press. And it's Bale. Really fierce, close defending. Alexander-Arnold is in a really good position out wide. Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. Foden. This is promising. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Good take, and is he in?
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And That has put paid to that. Looking to play it in. Vitinha deals with that comfortably. Alexander-Arnold.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Neymar has created one goal already. He's going to be disappointed with that.
Munich could really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
That was good alertness. David Villa. Messi proves just a little bit too strong. The defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Neymar has it in a wide position. Neymar, he's going for goal! And it's hit the woodwork and out! And the referee has brought play back and showed him a yellow card.
Munich can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Pelé, and here's Bale, shifted it to the flank. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. Barcelona with the corner, they're first. And he shoots! Well taken goal. They are right back in business.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully
There
late
will be
reacting
one
to
more
that.
added time.
Takes a shot! That's a wonderful goal!
Well, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. So, temporary halt to the action. It's been thrills and spills at either end of the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in
And a
it.
quick reminder today, everybody, to make sure to put anything out in the bins provided. Thank you for your
The message from the
cooperation.
manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
So it has been pretty frantic here. Everybody eagerly awaiting the start of the second half. And so the action is resumed. Alexander-Arnold.
Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
Neymar plays it in. And he's there to clear it. Played back in.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
Alexander. And the shots!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And he plays one through. Pelé will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Barcelona can breathe again, just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Foden. Alexander-Arnold. Can he get on the end of this? There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Kante makes a dash for it. And it's Neymar. That's good play. Alexander-Arnold, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And in the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Now it's Bale. Tele, played out wide. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, he's been caught on it here.
Barcelona really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Substitution on the field. Number 9, David Villa. Number
Still, he just
47,
read it.
Phil Foden.
So, Jim, is that the manager
Number
that's telling the
17,
fans that they must stay
Conte.
forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here. And he wants
Coming on
them
the
to
field,
press as high as they can and get in the right position
Mbappe.
to do that
Number
collectively.
16, Fermin. Number 24, Cassier. Number 4, Francesco Totti.
And
Substitutions
now they
taking
can
place.
spring out of defence. Jude has the space to scheme. So what can they make of this? Cassier is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the task, Peter, did he?
A real chance! He hits the net. And there's the goal they've been looking for. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
Gnabry in acres of space out wide. Cassier. Totti. All the way back. He's gone for goal! Could have won it there and then. He knows that. Oh, he knows it.
Neymar, clearly furious with himself there. They looked for all the world like they were going to go 3-up.
And it's Totti. He is through here. Tries to pass it through. Lopez. Fermin has alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Some good persistent defending here. It's Neymar! Yes! And they are disappearing out of sight. And wow, he has given that a right old hit.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
It's rising! That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Now it's Pedri. Now it's Konami.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Yeah. Added time going up here. It's 3 minutes. Neymar. Albert Ferrer does well to get it back. And time is up. So a real showpiece win. This one was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. Well, what are your
And
thoughts on
quick
today's game
announcement
then,
today
Jim?
that
Well, the look on the
memorabilia from
manager's
today's match
face
is
says
now
it
on
all.
sale.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get
Hello,
ready to lock
everybody, and
horns.
welcome to
This is
today's
football
match.
at its finest. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. There's the whistle. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, can I bring Ousmane Dembele to your attention? He's been described as a phenomenon and one of the very best.
Shoots! It's in! An extraordinary start! Breakthrough in next to no time!
And it looks looks like we're going to get the entertainment we were all hoping for.
You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Howson. Kunde. Rodri. That has been slung wide. Van Bronckhorst with the cross. And he's taking no chances there. And he's in on goal. Good ball, good take. Alonso! And that would have been some goal.
Xabi Alonso certainly looks hungry and exciting on the ball. Confidence is at play here.
Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Big chance! Well, that is really good tenacity. And we have our very first corner. And now they can spring out of defence.
Paris Saint-Germain really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their pacey options.
And it's Neymar. Now it's Villa. Tries to pass it through.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. It would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Neymar. Foden. And it's Totti. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Nicely weighted ball. And he's managed to get free. Can he finish? Just not quite happening for him just now.
Really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
It's their second corner of the game. And he shoots! Chance again. No. Corner number 3 coming up. And it's been taken short. And here's Neymar. Ah, such a clever touch. He's had a shot! It's hit the upright. And he can thump it away. Now it's Villa. Neymar. There's the shot! And that's a sharp finish. And this is getting better and better. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go grab a third.
Catonu. Xabi Alonso. Tries to play it through. Great ball, and he's in here. And it's been hooked away. That defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Paris Saint-Germain are looking to break at pace. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. And he's found a way, and the shot! Same again, same outcome. Conte. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Kajolu. And it's Rodri. And it's Xabi Alonso. Rodri.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
2 added minutes
That's
has
the
been
ball.
indicated.
Chips it through. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Messi. Engages and forces him off the ball. That's it, 45 minutes up. Reflections on the first half.
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the
And we
manager
come
has
to you
used
now
his
with a
ability
quick
to win
request
this
for
game.
support for our World
That was a
Charity
gem of a
Fund.
half. Away we go again. And here's Dembele. Played back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Played in. Yeah. Threads one in. No, not quite on the same wavelength. That is good progress on the left. David Villa, who's set up 1 goal so far. And it's Messi. Yeah. They are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. The purest possible contact. What
Substitution.
a fabulous strike.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
A case now of complete control. Chiellini. And it's Rodri. Kajolu. For Xabi Alonso. Played out wide. Might be danger here. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Substitution on the field. Number 47, Phil Foden. Coming on the field is number
Koundé.
16, Thurman.
This is a promising build-up. Facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's being chased here by an unwelcome guest. Oh, that is a nice touch. Oh, he's having a go! And that has kept the keeper on his toes.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Van Bronckhorst. And here's Totti. Stood up well to him there. Schlotterbeck did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. He's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Messi is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Xavi Alonso. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Neymar. And that's been intercepted. And it's Kadiolu. Messi. Not the most accurate pass. Messi. Conte. Spread it left. Wriggles his way through. Neymar proves just a little bit too strong. And that's gone loose. Conte. Passing nice and neat.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Van Bronckhorst. Strong running down that left flank. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Villa. Played into space. And the shot! Yes! This day becomes absolutely perfect. Utterly ideal. The movement so precise. The finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
He's in, must be! And that's a good finish. And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Substitution on the field. Number 17.
So now we're going to
Conte.
get those changes we have
Number
been
9,
expecting.
David
This
Villa.
is a gloriously
Number 10,
greedy performance.
Neymar.
I think there's been a
Number
great tremendous to
19,
everything they've been
Messi.
doing during this spell.
Coming on the
I
field.
hope will continue.
Number 24. Kessié.
Kadiolu defending his
Number
corner
15,
stubbornly. Stood up very
Mbappe.
well to his man.
Number 23. Bayern.
Quality
Number
ball.
5.
Knocks it out
Francesco
wide.
Totti.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
There will be 3 minutes added
Official
time.
showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. And here's Messi. Kadiolu. Oh, well played, well played. Kessié is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. That has not gone well. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. So a real showpiece win. This lot were simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win.
Please be made aware that smoking
you
is
take away
only
from it all,
permitted
Jim?
in designated areas.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter. It's great to be on board.
It is sizzling beautifully here, and of course, as always, it is overlooked by the grand murals of the great man who lends this venue his name. We are always here in the presence of true magnificence. Things already rolling. Oh, this looks sharp. Now it's Pele. Pull it. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, N'Golo Kante. He is only one midfielder, but it often feels like he does the work of two or three. He's got exceptional awareness for danger and the stamina to make sure he can go and snuff it out over and over again if required. He's also exceptional in the tackle, and when you watch him in the latter parts of a game, 90th minute plus, he looks as if he's in the first five.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. And it's Messi. Now it's Pele. Vieira. Now it's Villa. And it's Neymar! Oh, full marks for that effort.
Yeah, certainly could have been something so much more.
Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in.
He's going for goal! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Now it's Dani Olmo. Dani Olmo. This is promising. Dani Olmo! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. He's had it taken off him. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Neymar receives it in a good position here. Vieira is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. And that is expertly dealt with. Always goal sight, and the shots! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Manchester United have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now.
Little doubt, that is a foul. And he's going to have his name taken.
Yeah, they look as if they're intent, Peter, on stopping him outside the laws of the game, so the referee is going to have to be very alert here.
Terrific save from the keeper.
Rui Costa actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
That's a simple one for the keeper. And now they can spring out of defence.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Rui Costa. Well, that looks a decent ball. De Gea gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. And reclaimed it in a... And he shoots! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
It's their second corner of the game. Impressive jump. It's loose. And again. And that's a good finish. And there we have it. The two-goal cushion. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, you might think I'm being a bit harsh, Peter, but I just can't help the feeling that the keeper should have done a better job.
Number 10.
Full stop.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
He's well positioned here. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pelé plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Now it's Neymar. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Gullit is behind this one, looking to widen the gap even further here. Neymar! Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Messi charging forward, the ball at his feet. Reaching half-time and still... There's the shot! It's loose and there's... Oh, what has happened here? Very nicely done. Cannavaro did just about enough to come out on top there. Now the party overly willing to compromise. Neymar. And that has left him in a heap. Pelé. Caceres does well to get it back. David Villa. Baresi makes the interception. Vieira bops him off it and wins back the ball. Now it's Dani Olmo. Neymar. That is lovely. Desai, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
And this is Hullet. Conte. And here's Neymar. And here's Dani Olmo. Vieira. Conte. And the referee has signalled for half-time. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, I'm looking at the body language, Peter, and it doesn't look great. It's going to be pretty hard for them to pick themselves up from here. But there's still a maybe at play. Maybe they'll thrive on the adversity.
Volunteers for each block, please
Just
report
about
to the
sorts
staff
out
room
the
immediately.
first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. And here is the first touch of the second half.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Pele. Pele. Good purposeful running this. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Villa. David Villa running with intent. He's had a shot! And that's a tiny finish. Just as they wanted it, just when they wanted it. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Neymar. He's in a great position here. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Now it's Messi. He's found a way through. Dani Olmo takes a shot. He's got a goal. They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
The attendance for this match was
And that comes as a very welcome relief.
51,577.
Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
That was easy, almost too easy.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
Well, what a game we have on our hands here.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Kante going forward. We've seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Conte. Rui Costa. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Pele. Can he get on the end of this? Now it's Pele. And he welcomes it in. Can he finish? Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
Substitution on the field. Number 22.
So changes afoot here,
Danny
and from
Olmo.
both sides.
Number 17, Conte. Number 9, David Villa. Number 19, Messi. Number 10, Neymar. Coming on the field, number 16, Fermin. Number 24, Kessier.
Here's Mbappe.
Number 15,
Desailly gets over an intercept.
Number 5,
Vitinha.
Francesco Totti.
Nicely
Number
aimed pass.
23,
Kessier.
Substitution in progress.
Promising build-up. Now it's Totti. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. It's a foul there right on the edge of the box. Well, the referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. He's having a good look here.
I think there's actually a quiet confidence in pulling this off.
And it's Cannavaro. This is good pressing, they're not short on bodies.
Munich clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
They'll have one final crack at it. Over to the right flank. That's good play. Vieira. Brilliantly cut out. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Good running, strong and purposeful. Bojan. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And it's Vitinha. Vitinha. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And he is going into that little black book. Now this could be a pivotal moment. Dying minutes, free kick, great position.
It's not the best angle, this, but he might just be tempted to shoot. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Totti unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Well, that is one way to stop him. And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Well, he's asking for trouble, Peter, and with this urge to nibble away, I think the ref is spelling it out for him now.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Kessier. Spread to the right. It's good running with the ball. Nicely weighted ball. And this is Bojan. Yeah. And the number on the board is 3. And that's it. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome.
Please be
but
made
we've had
aware
a
that
good
smoking
variety
is
in this
only
game,
permitted in
despite it being
designated areas within
anticlimactic.
these grounds.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me.